Hello, everybody. Welcome here inside of Shenyang Liaoning Speed Bowl in Shenyang, China, in the Liaoning province of northeastern China. Glad to have y'all with us here for the Electric Racing Tour Hankook E-Cup Series. It is the 5th annual Lenovo China Classic at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm just joking. It's the new and improved Shenyang Liaoning Speed Bowl. And this little bull ring has provided a lot of entertainment on the old layout. However, it was sorely outdated, and we decided to remake it from the ground up. And the truck race was, well, a complete bore fest. But it should be okay here. The cup race promises to be an exciting race, as we will have 8 drivers all fighting for the Golden Dragon here today in China. And it's always a unique experience coming to this racetrack. The Lenovo China Classic promises to be a good race here today. The prize, as we said, the Golden Dragon. The trophy is a little bit changed from previous iterations, but the essence is still there. A Golden Dragon wrapped around, I forgot the name of those gates that are commonly associated with the country, but that is the trophy for today. Before we get started, let's take a look at your Hankook driver spotlight, starting out with Yotrate in the number 66 car, paying a little bit of tribute as well to Greg Biffle. Can he be like Biff and get a win here? Who knows? But he completely dominated the truck race, started on pole, got the fastest lap, and led all 60 laps in a truck race that had no cautions in the first 40, 50 laps or so. And saw a little bit of drama toward the end, especially with the disqualification of Shoot Miss Kill. But Yotrate will try to sweep the weekend here by winning the truck and cup race. Next up is going to be Maxwell, driving the number 12 Ford Mustang Mach-E. He qualified on pole, was able to dethrone Yotrate for the pole spot here. He'll be driving that number 12 Ford Mustang Mach-E. I forgot if that was Louis Vuitton or if it was something else. But either way, still a very slick-looking car. Can the Matty Black car find its way into victory lane? Who knows? This track is very unpredictable. And then next up, your third Hankook driver spotlight. I'm going to give this one possibly to, I'm going to say Michelina. How about this? The Truck Series champion. She's been getting she's actually been turning a lot of laps on this racetrack, providing feedback for the setup, so she knows this track pretty well by now. Ran in the truck. No, she did not run in the truck race. I apologize. I'm not thinking of the right person. But she still should be one to watch out for. That AutoNation Ford Mustang Mach-E is still looking for its first win of the young season. But with 8 drivers trying to get themselves into a spot in overdrive here, with still a very young season ahead, should be a good one here at their very first short oval race of the season. That being said, we're going to head down trackside for the national anthems of the United States and the People's Republic of China. Starting off with the national anthem of the United States. Please remain standing for the national anthem of the People's Republic of China. Shut up. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. And with that, the drivers are all ready to go. It will be a 100 lap race around the Shenyang Liaoning Speed Bowl. Barring any cautions, if the truck race is anything to go off of, this race should be lickety split. 100 laps around a half-mile bull ring here in northeastern China. The drivers are all ready to go, but the main question is, drivers, are you ready? And Quirt is also here as well. So let's just, so now we have gone from 8 cars to 9. As the cars get ready to go at the new and improved Shenyang Liaoning Speed Bowl. Should be expecting at least 2 pit stops from the drivers here today by my estimation. Could be closer to 3, but we're just gonna have to see. It just depends on how well these people can save battery, Matthew. But we'll just have to find out. Maybe we have some hidden fuel-saving talents here in the field. But the drivers are all ready to go, and the countdown will start now. 5, 4, 3. The countdown had a stroke. Green flag in the air here from Shenyang Liaoning Speed Bowl. As they barrel off into turn 1, it's already 3 wide in the back. We got problems. Yanov into the wall. It's Dale Earnhardt. Caution is out. And a race back to the line. Maxwell, followed by Yotre, followed by Michelina, and then I assume it's Quirt and Blen. Why doesn't Quirt have a scheme? Is my question. I thought his car was in here. But the first caution of the day, and it's a Dale Earnhardt situation, unfortunately, on the back straightaway. That'll bring out the first caution of the day. Pit road is closed. Now, that might throw a wrench into some people's strategy here today, but we're just going to have to see. But the first yellow of the day coming out, and I believe it was Yanov and somebody else was involved there too. It was Yanov and I want to say Blen, I think, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, it kind of does matter because your cause of the caution, you're to the back, so. The lap number 5 is what we'll be restarting on. So, maybe this should be a lesson to you. Maybe don't take 4 wide. Just about to say, Yanov, there's no way you're out of battery. Okay, countdown will begin here now. 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. Nobody jumped to the best of what I could see. I was paying very good attention there. Looks like everyone went cleanly. 3 wide for the lead. This is, oh, we got another one. Caution. Oh, it's a big one. It's the big one. Caution's definitely out. Guys, come on. Did you not learn your lesson from the truck race at Iowa last season? Let's not go 3 and 4 wide in the corner on the restart. Pit road will still remain closed. Max says he got ran through, and I never said that I doubted that. I think he got hooked. 100% he got hooked. think Yanov, if I'm not mistaken, has been through both accidents today. Speaking of Yanov, driving a non-blank car this time. He's got his own scheme with the Wind River Racing outfit, driving the CUT, a Toyota Camry, the Central Única dos Trabalhadores car. I believe it's some sort of, I think it's a union, I'm not sure. I was told to make this his sponsor, so, but a really nice looking car, easily one of the best looking cars in the field. And with that, the drivers, I think we're ready to go as soon as I change laps. Now, if a caution comes out next time by, pit road will be open. Yes, it is a worker. That's what I thought. It is a workers' union. So with that, Quirt is up in the lead of the race with Glenn onto his outside. This is either going to go really well or really poorly for the two drivers involved. Michelina with her preferred dancing partner up onto the top side of the racetrack. Green flag back of the air here in Shenyang. Jesus Christ. Three wide, multiple rows deep. This was only going to end one way, but they somehow get out of they somehow survived a lap under green. Hallelujah, there is a God. We got problems again. Raffies loses control. And up onto the far side, here comes the 92 of Yanov slicing his way through. He gets into 5th place. 90 laps to go here in Shenyang. Okay, they're starting to get the hang of things now. We even have a little battle for the lead going on up there between Maxwell, Michelina, and Court. I am lagging to hell and back. And we got problems. Multiple cars involved. 84 almost flips. 4 or 5 cars involved. This is the big one. Caution is out. I think that was Narrows as well as Yotrait, Yanov, Sushi, and Blen. A lot of those cars were Medic Racing Team cars, or at least a couple of them were. At least the 66 and the 16 were. That'll bring out the 3rd caution of the day here in Shenyang. 5 cars involved. And that's about what I thought, because I had a kind of a screen freeze there too and was wondering if that was everyone else's experience. But pit road will be open this time by. Pit road is open if you can find the pit entrance. Keep in mind, we did up the battery thing here for this race. We learned our lessons from the truck race, so fuel or battery does go down a little bit quicker. We're pretty much using Formula E 2014 batteries here, but yeah, I think, wait, is ROBLOX, I think, please don't tell me Steal a Brain Rot had a friggin' update. That's probably why. Because we didn't have freezing issues in the truck race. So once everyone gets lined up, we'll be all set to go into pit road. We do have 2 people staying out. 7 people coming in. So this is for pit road. My voice is dying. That's not good. So this is for pit road only. If you're at start finish line, do not go. And we have a wreck on pit road. Jesus H. Christ. People come down into pit road. It's going to be interesting to see how the battle on pit road shapes out here. And had a couple of people. There we go. Okay, people are obeying the lights. That's good. Okay, everybody obeyed the lights. And that was a pretty smooth yellow flag pit stop here. That should really shake up the strategy here. We got some people like Max. He just said in chat he's going to wait to pit until like lap 40, which I kind of advise against, in all honesty. I guess it just depends on how many yellows we have. But when I tested this, I kind of was only able to do like 36, 37 laps under green, so just have to see. Lap number 16 is what we will be restarting on. It is, I'm sorry if I sound lethargic, it's like 80 degrees, literally 80 degrees in my room. It's kind of hard to focus when you're dying of heat exhaustion. It's not even that hot outside. It's 57 degrees Fahrenheit here where I am. It's not that damn hot. I forgot if I did this or not. So under the lights here in Shenyang, we are approaching the first quarter mark of this race. Countdown is going to begin. Not yet. I don't feel comfortable. We haven't had a lot of people say R yet in the chat. Okay, there we go. We're good. Green flag back in the air here in Shenyang. Okay, 2x2. I like that compared to 3x3, what we had on that last restart. And just as soon as I say that, they almost go 3 wide in the corner. 87 and 92. Watch the wall taps. That was also part of the reason why we had those yellows earlier. Kind of hard to do the commentating and the officiating when I'm the only official here. But 3 wide in the middle for 4th place. Good Lord. 2 Fords, 1 Toyota. Michelina and Quartz kind of splitting lanes here. We got problems. Hard hit. Caution is out. Yanov is dead. Michelina is seriously injured. 92 just got put into the barrel. I don't even know whose fault that was, if anyone at all. We're going to have to look back at the stream potentially there. That was a nasty accident. 87 and 92, go through pit road. Do not stop for fuel or battery. Just go through the end of the pit road and get the limiter. Pit road will be closed. Unless it's an absolute emergency. Like if your battery is down to like 5 or 10%. That's what I consider an emergency. But otherwise, pit road is closed. Yeah, emergency aisle. That hurt you. Yeah, you've always had brain damage. Let's be real. So we're gonna take a look back at the replay here. Of course, what I consider our audience is not gonna see that. But you know, still, that looked like a terrible hit. Oh, I see what happened. Just a racing incident. I think Michelina kind of pushed, or Yanov was reacting to Michelina's contact and went off the quarter panel of Quart. So I'm just going to rule that a racing incident. That wasn't really anybody's fault. Still a hard impact. We're almost at the quarter mark here in this race. The road will be open on the next yellow. There's a chance we could see some green flag pit stops. Oh, Max. Well, he did. He realized his mistake a little bit late, but he did realize it, so. I'm still probably going to award. Now I'm kind of fighting inner demons whether or not I should give him the 1 out of 3 for the jump start. You know what? I probably will anyway. Just be safe. Sorry, Max. So that is for the jump start. Well, they've actually managed to contain themselves. Well, as soon as I say that, there was a little bit of problems in the back between Narrows and Yanov, I think that was. Next time by will be the quarter mark in the race. Could we have a green flag run? Not as long as Max and Quart have anything to say about it. They got some contact. Michelina, this is your last warning. Please keep it off the wall. Michelina was being a little bit aggressive with our truck drivers earlier this morning, so see how it is when it's directed back at her. But take a look at who this is. The guy that we kind of picked to win this race, Yotrate. He's up into the top 3, but here comes Quart. 2 Dodges, 1 Ford, or sorry, 2 Fords, 1 Dodge. Now make that 3 Fords. Look at Michelina barreling her way through. Quart is right there in the mix. He's looking for his first win in a very long time. He was a championship favorite, but he choked it away. Michelina, oh my dear God, we got a wreck. Caution, caution, that was the race back, that was the race back, that was the race back, that was the race back. Quart is your leader, that was the race back. It was a 3-car accident. Somebody had a hard hit into the safer barrier. Thank God that safer barrier is there. This track is kind of like Iowa, built with safer barriers. Pit road is open, by the way. Well, we had a good run going, and then we screwed it. I don't know if it's just the setup or if we're just having mental issues today. Do not push each other into pit road. Please line up the way you are on the lap thingy. My neck is hurting. We are from the Special Forces. That's what we call the Polish Army. Pit road is open. I'm seeing everybody in their grandma pit except for maybe one person, and even then one of them just changed their mind. I think Narrows just went back to the start-finish line. Well, those millions are clearly not going very useful places. I hate fucking spring. No, that's Slovenia. Okay. Okay, a very clean pit entry. Will it stay clean is the question. Kinda, sorta, maybe. Just depends. I think pit exit's gonna be a bit of a rugby scrum, though. Let's see what happens. Okay, Michelina's first one out of her stall. Lights turn green. We're gonna have a big battle for third coming out of pit road, I think. Word, Raffies, Yotrate, 3 wide. That's a tough call to make. I think that was Michelina, Yanov, and Max. And a ruck coming back to the start-finish line. Dear God. We're restarting on lap number 32 here in Shenyang. Max, did you run out of battery, or were you... I don't know why your limiter was 45. Why is my computer hot? That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright. No, we are not. You guys can't even handle a double file restart. What makes you think we're going to allow you to do 3 wide? Give me a friggin' break. Also, don't give Quart any ideas, please. He already has bad ideas floating around in that little brain of his. Sushi, I thought the 3 wide was only like the race start, not the restart. I thought they did single file restarts. Okay, countdown's gonna start here in 3, 2. The counter had a fucking stroke. Green flag back in the air. It's kind of hard to police a jump violation when the countdown's doing that. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I just need to switch to Adonis admin instead of Coles, but oh my god, they all watched at the racetrack. Guys, you kind of have to ride the corner at 130. Just saying. Anything above that, you're going to kill yourselves, and you just did that there. Great. Okay, we're having people have a little bit of a moment there. Blend taps the outside wall. Lap number 34, they've served 4 wide. This is going to, yep, I knew exactly that's how that was going to end. So, caution. Guys, you can't send it 4 wide. I know you're racers, but you can't send it 4 wide in the frickin' corner at a short track. It's not gonna work. I'm frickin' begging you. It's the truck series at Iowa all over again from last season. It's trucks at Iowa all over again. Pit road is closed. We've had 6, I think we've had 6 cautions. Like 5 or 6. Just because you're Brazilian does not mean you're Ayrton Senna. You don't... I shouldn't say that on stream, actually. Never mind. The record for cautions, I think, was like 16. I think it was one of the Season 1 races. It was either Season 1 or Season 2, but that was a bad... I think it was actually at Eldora. Like a long time ago, we ran Eldora. No, we do not have a record to break. We're gonna go 65, or rather 60, actually 61 laps straight under green, and we're not gonna bring out a single caution from here on out. This is going to be a nice mundane race. That's not going to be a wreck fest. Although some of y'all need to be going back to the truck series, I'm going to be honest. Please don't tell... Yep, it freaking broke. Of course it did. I love my life. I love this countdown. Oh, Narrows had a moment. They were fighting some lag in the truck race, which would cause them to retire. Oh my dear God, they're bouncing off each other like freaking pinball. They survive though. They do come back around. Maxwell gets loose. We got big problems. Still green. Guys, you have to freaking brake. It's a frickin' short track. You have to brake. Letting off is not going to do you any good. Yotre just... Oh, Yotre just got murdered. Yep, yellow's out. Yellow's out. Everyone... This is supposed to be our frickin' premier division. And we have people that don't know how to brake at a friggin' short track. This is an embarrassment. The truck series had like 2 cautions. Did it have a couple of spins? Yeah. But people knew how to frickin' drive the racetrack. Yes, pit road is open. Speaking of Cup Series, I'm gonna check the NASCAR app while you guys pit. The Ralphies, Blend, Narrows, Max, Yotre are all coming down pit road. Yotre, if you're such a good fuel saver, you could probably just stay out. I'm just joking. I hate fantasy. I don't like fantasy football. I don't like fantasy racing or NASCAR fantasy. I tried it, and I hated it. You want to start your own... You want to start your own NASCAR fantasy, you're more than welcome to do so. I just won't join it. I also hate gambling. How about that? Bet365 can suck my nuts. No, I'm American. I occasionally eat McDonald's. Definitely an American. Fortunately. Pepsi. You're Mexican, aren't you supposed to like Coca-Cola? Yeah, there's also a Coke that's only sold in Mexico. Well, not really, just... But, like, you guys actually use cane sugar in yours. We just use chemicals. Chemicals and corn syrup. I don't know what chemicals we use, but I know that there's corn syrup that's used in our Coke, or our sodas in general, not just... Okay. Yeah, Fanta. I grew up thinking that was normal for Fanta, that it was bright orange. And then I discovered actual Fanta. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot to change laps. Please don't kill each other. Can we just manage this one simple task, please? No, we can't. Well, they kept it going, so it's still green. 3 wide. Please, somebody back out. Please, somebody back out of that, please. Nope. Yellow's out. Race back to the line. That was not the race back. Race back to the line. Michelina's in the lead. Please, God. This is supposed to be a crown jewel race, and it's looking like... Oh, my God. I love my life. I love my life. I totally don't want to know what a shotgun shell tastes like every time I do the frickin' cup races. We're gonna shorten it to 80 laps. Fuck this. I'm not doing this for 100 laps. You guys are... I've seen autistic 8-year-olds know how to drive better than this. I mean, like, full-on, non-verbal, like, you know, making, like, these sounds that know how to drive better. Pit road is closed, people. Why are we pitting? Is it an emergency? So that's a 1 out of 3 to Yanov and to Quart. I don't know what number Quart is, so I'm just gonna say Quart. Oh, you were on 9? Okay, well, if that's the case, then, well, my bad. I did say... I did say if they were below, like, 15% that it would be permissible, but, like... Please, God, just put me out of my frickin' misery. Are we ready to go? I can't remember. I think it was season 1 or season 2, maybe season 3 at the most. Last time we've had a race this bad. Wait, didn't we have 9 drivers? Where'd the other one go? Am I smoking something?
Somebody's retiring.
Oh, Narrows is gone. Okay, I see. I see. Well, that's the second race. They've DNF now, so that's great. Oh, that's great. Okay. Countdown begins in 3, 2. Four wide in the back. Have we not learned our lesson, people? It usually works just fine when we go 2 by... I'm not calling a yellow for that. That's happened like 5 million times today. You guys are gonna learn eventually. I have faith. If I can teach 8-year-olds to play football and basketball, I can teach you guys to drive one. Okay, well that kind of worked out better than it should have. I'm kind of wondering, the setups are probably not that great because you guys are like overshooting the corner a lot. So I was having a lot of fun with the setups personally. Found my line. I was hoping you guys would find yours too. Guess I expected too much from road racers. Michelin is currently in the lead of the race. So this is just sad. This is the longest green flag run we've had. Okay, comeback starts now. 28 laps, I think is how many we have left. 27. It's going to go green from here on out. I hope. Right now it looks like Glenn and Raffies are currently getting... I can actually do my job and commentate. Raffies and Glenn currently battling at the back here. We also might have a battle shape up here between Court and Michelina. This is going to be a pretty good battle to the end here for the Golden Dragon. This has been the worst Shenyang race since Season 1. That's the one that got a lot of clips made on PSN. I just had a screen freeze there. I'm sure you guys probably did too. And Yotre up into 3rd place. We're going to go on board. This is your Dodge onboard camera, and he has got front row seats to the octagon here. He's got Court and Michelina fighting right in front of him. 2 of these guys were championship contenders last year. Michelina in the Truck Series won the championship in the Truck Series. Obviously, Court was a championship favorite in the Cup Series last year. Came in with the overwhelming #1 seed, had a 35-point advantage that was quickly squandered in like 3 weeks. But here comes Maxwell, the Canadian, the rookie, the owner-driver. He's currently into the mix as well. He's in the 4th place. He's going to give a bump draft to the 66. See what happens when we're actually able to have a green flag run. This is what we were hoping the Shenyang race would be. What a race for the lead so far between the top 4. And the thing is, a lot of those, that's pony power behind 4 of those, or behind 3 of those 4 competitors. Right now, Yotre for Medic Racing Team, he's the only one with Mopar power under the hood there. A little bit of tire squealing there. 20 laps to go here in Shenyang. This final stretch of this race is shaping up to be the best of the race so far. This is easily the cleanest we've seen. Oddly enough, it was cleaner since Narrows left. But this should be a good finish to the race here. If these guys can just keep their heads cool, which at a short track is easier said than done, trust me. Oh, here comes Maxwell, sends it in. No, I don't think the 66 is going to be very happy about that. I think Maxwell kind of backed off, though. You can definitely see those 2 back there, Glenn, and I think that's Yanov. No, it's not. It is Raffies. That are battling up there. They're kind of creeping into the picture here. We could see a battle for second, maybe even the lead as Yotre is trying to close in to Court. Now that Yotre has a big green flag run here, he's still got 16 laps. He's got the draft of that Mustang in front of him. He's going to try and chase him down. Yotre, we know that he set the fastest lap. He qualified on pole, and he won the truck race earlier this morning. What can he do here in the Cup Series with 15 laps to go? Race was shortened because of the yellow. I think that might have been a mistake, but we're not going to reverse course now. And now Yotre cuts the gap from the last lap in half as they go through the Section 8 housing. I actually don't know what that's. I think that's just public housing. But they're going to go through that corner and out onto the final corner. Once they cross the line, there'll be 13 laps to go. Yotre had to let up a little bit. He did lose about a tenth there. But he's going to go to the inside. 66 and I assume the 29 or one other variant of that number. Oh, a little bit of contact. This could be an interesting fight to the finish. Can Court hold on? It's Court versus Yotre. Could also evolve into Court versus Yotre versus Maxwell. Maybe against Michelina as well. Let's see if they can get back up to the front, though. We got a driver in pit road. It's Sushi in pit road. We could see green flag pit stops before the end of this race. There were a couple of drivers, I think, that stayed out on those last yellows before we had that last yellow flag pit stop window. 10 laps to go, and now the big question is, does Matthew have enough in the tank, or in the battery pack, rather, to hold on to the end of the race? We do have Sushi out of pit road. She's most likely going to be a lap down. Yeah, 2 laps down, actually. On board with Yotrade again with 9 laps to go. Court isn't even having to defend. Yotrade is just diving in a little too deep. He's trying to get a run here. Court leaves the bottom lane open. That might be a big mistake. Matthews side by side. It'll be a drag race. Court tries to go to the bottom. Contact! Here comes Yotrade. Yotrade will clear the ford of Court. He's not quite out of the woods just yet, though. Court has the advantage on the bottom line. That was a big, big moment there until we come to 7 to go. And this is going to be a big battle for the win. Can Court get the win, or will it be Yotrade sweeping the weekend? Trying to get his first cup win of the season. He has I think 2 or 3 other cup wins as well. Remember how he won the race at Portland a couple of seasons ago by battery. But 5 laps to go here. But look at who's back into the mix. It's Maxwell. Will he be able to make a charge with 5 to go, or is just not enough racetrack? Sushi is in a bit of a pickle here with a blue flag. We're going to say blue flag to Sushi. Let the leaders through. And that's going to allow Yotrate, Maxwell, and Court to go on through. Green flag back out to the 84. Uh-oh, problems. Court might run away with this as Maxwell gets a little bit selfish. Now the 66 battling. Sushi, contact. Let off a little bit there, 84. Oh, the 66 gets shot up the racetrack by the 12. 2 laps to go. Getting shot up the racetrack like an elementary school. Here they go, down to the bottom of the racetrack. 1 lap to go, presented by Hankook. This will be the last-ditch effort here for the 66. He's got the corner panel. What has he got? Coming into the final corner. Court makes a mistake. Here comes Yotrade, side by side to the line. Court wins at Shenyang. What a finish. It started out as the worst race in history, but it has evolved into something great. This is what Shenyang is capable of. What a race, what a finish, and it is Court nudging out Yotrate for the victory, just barely. Court made a mistake in the final quarter, and it translates into this. Court is a winner at Shenyang Liaoning Speed Bowl. And as always, like to remind you, today's victory is fueled by the same ones who fuel you. Victory's First Stop is presented by Maverick, Adventure's First Stop. And of course, the Victory Lane celebration, trying to get to the confetti here. But what a finish. And Yotrate probably deserved that win. He made the right moves, but unfortunately, physics just kind of counted against him there. And Court will win the Golden Dragon. And Maxwell also a little bit perturbed about losing the battle because he's blaming Sushi for it, but oh man, what a finish. I thought that, that this race could not be salvaged. It was a bad first half of the race, but it mellowed out. Once people figured it out, we had a good race, and what a finish. And this is a finish that is worthy of this type of racetrack. But Court, picture will be taken in 3, 2, 1. Picture. And he gets it done at the new and improved Shenyang Liaoning Speed Bowl. Court is a winner once again in the Cup Series. Question is, can he turn that into a championship run? He's going to do burnouts here in the garage area. And Court gets it done. What a race. And the Golden Dragon. I feel like Court, I can't remember if he's won at Shenyang before, like on the old model, but either way, the Golden Dragon goes to somebody not named Forza for once. And of course, I'd like to thank you guys so much for tuning in here from Shenyang Liaoning Speedwell in northeast China. Close to, not on, but pretty close to the North Korean and Russian borders. And it's been a fantastic weekend here in Shenyang. Next week, the drivers head back to America, as we will be racing at New Hampshire Motor Speedway in Loudon, New Hampshire, for a battle on the slightly oversized Martinsville. The flat 1 mile paperclip style racetrack should put on a heck of a show, especially with those heavy braking areas at the racetrack. Should put on a heck of a show. But thank you guys so much for tuning in on Perez Sports Network. Here, the Lenovo China Classic on the Perez Sports Network, the best sports on the best network. The Golden Dragon goes to court here in Season 5, and what a way to open it out here at the brand new version of the racetrack. And that's going to do it. We'll see you next week in New Hampshire. But until next time, and you know there will be a next time, have a good one. Court wins at Shenyang Liaoning Speedwell.